Hello, everyone. It's me, Simply Smiling, coming on for a simple chat really quick. I had the privilege on yesterday evening, my evening Zoom team group up chat meeting with like maybe 4 ladies, and we talked about starting and stopping. There are several things that some of them wanted to like start a business, start a different career, start a relationship. And we talked about starting. I want to encourage you, if you're trying to start any of those things or anything, you have to start. You have to actually put some movement to the word start. We can't just say we want to start a business, we want to start a relationship, we want to start a new career, we want to start some healthy habits. We can't say that without actually making a move. The word start is not a passive word, it's an active word, so you have to put action to the word. If you want, and I want to encourage you too, like I told them on last evening, if you want to start a business, that's a biggie for women today, and I think it's great. I would encourage you to take some of the steps that I took. Now, there were some that I took that I had to correct. But if you want to start, go ahead and start now. If you're working on a job, start your business. At least give yourself a 2 year, leadway. Why? Because you get to kind of wet your feet into your business. You get to actually work your business while still working. You get to understand your business to see if it's even a fit. Because a lot of times we don't make sure it's a fit. We go on impulse. We go out on excitement. Those words are good, but you got to make sure they're lined up with what you're actually trying to do. And then, too, it's okay to start different things in your life, making those changes in your life, okay? You can't go outside and get dressed to prepare yourself to go out for the day, get in the car and just sit there. You have to turn the ignition to start the car. You have to get going to where you're going. Remember, when you start, you got to put that action to it. You got to make things happen so that you can move in the area that you're trying to move in. What are you trying to change in your life? Ask yourself that today. What starts and what changes are you trying to make in your life? Are you just wanting and desiring the changes? Or are you putting forth an effort to see them come into fruition? We've got to learn, know, and realize that we got to make a move on things. We can't just sit in the comfort zone and think things are going to happen. You got to just step out. One step at a time. Test the waters, I like to say. Get your feet wet in the areas that you're trying to change. Encouragement comes that way when you try. The only reason we fail is that we don't even ever try. You fail in your mind. You say, well, I could do this, but I'm not going to do that. I could write this book. I'm not even going to start. When do I start? Where do I start? Where do you start is not the question all the time, or how you start. It's just, am I going to do this? Ask yourself that question. Am I that serious to make this major change in my life for the betterment of me? All changes must be for the betterment of you. They have to be positive inputs in your life so that you have that positive outcome, so that things will be great for you. Don't be discouraged from making changes in your life. If your life is just complacent and you want more, you're desiring and you're craving more happiness, you're craving anything, you're craving a better life, then get ready to make those changes for you, not for anyone else. And know and realize you have what it takes to make those changes. A lot of times we fail right there and we don't start because we think we don't have what it takes. I want to encourage you right now, ladies. If you have the desire inside of you, if you have the heartbeat and the heart burn for whatever you want to do, if your mind stays set on the changes you want to make in your life, whatever they are, I want to encourage you to Start stepping in that area of making that change a reality in your life. Start believing that you can. Start focusing on the fact that I'm going to make these changes and this is how I'm going to do it. Map it out. I want to tell you, write it down. You know me, here we go. Let's write. Write it down, but be true to yourself. Don't tell yourself, I can't lose 10 pounds. Don't tell yourself again, I can't write this book. I can't start this business. Don't tell yourself, I can't. Take that straight out of your vocabulary and say, I believe I can, I believe I shall, I believe I will make these changes in my life. The major changes that we want to make in our life have to come by us. Everybody else can want it for you all day long. If they see you want to do this, they're in your corner. They love you. Okay, there's encouragement, but I'm here to tell you right now today, a lot of times your biggest thing is to encourage yourself. You got to encourage yourself. Talk to yourself. Say, we got this. Remind yourself what you're doing with your one life. Count it. One, and start early on things. Like I said, start the business early. Before I started any of my businesses, I was still working, loved my job. I was still working, but I had a 2-year plan that actually turned into 3 years because I wasn't totally ready in the 2 years. Now, make sure you're totally ready when you're moving from point A to point B, moving from a job to your business, moving from whatever, a bad relationship to a better relationship. Whatever you're moving into that's going to make your life better, make sure that you are totally and completely ready. How will you know? You'll feel it in your soul. Amen. You'll feel it in your mind. It'll be everything that you dreamt of, everything that you want and desire for you. You'll feel it. Those feelings, the body will remind you this is the right thing to do. Okay, your ins and out every day will remind you this is the right thing to do. So I want to encourage you to be strong and know that you can make these changes in your life. Know that you are positive, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are worthy, you are self-focused, you're self-aware, you're encouraged daily by yourself and by others, and you're guided by your higher power to make all of these things real in your life. Get on out there and start that business. And if you fail, that's okay. Failures become stepping stones. They are there to encourage you to let's try it a different way. Let's do it again. Let's not quit. Understand, when you fail, that's power. That's giving power to you. Again, if you go out and start your car and it does not start, it hums a little bit. That happened to me the other day. I'm like, oh my God, I was with my brother shopping. My car not started. Did I panic? No, because I knew I could call my honey and he was there to save the day. Amen for Superman. He was there to save that day, but I never experienced a car not started. Did I panic? No. That's how we have to be in life. Lean on factor, which was him to get out there and get the car going, change the battery. We were in the spot where you just walk in, buy a battery, put it in. And my brother and I were able to continue shopping, and my husband went back to work. But what I'm saying is, there's a plan for you when things don't work. There's a plan for you when you start it and it does not start right. We don't know the right way when we're making changes. All we know is we're going to start it. And the right way, the guidance, the roadmaps will come along the way. But make those changes in your life. Don't be complacent in life. There's a vast world out here with so many opportunities for you. And we can't wait on opportunities. We can't wait on the door of opportunity to open. I heard that all my life. And I'm like, well, where is the door? Is it going to open? I want to encourage you that a door has a doorknob. Amen. Find your door of opportunity and turn that knob and you open that door. Give yourself power from the jump, from the get-go. Give yourself that much needed power to be successful in life. Have a wonderful day, guys. I'm going to get dressed, get ready, get out and go in and start. That's that word, my day. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you real soon. Peace and love and a lot of it. Bye.